Hi, I'm Gary Rowett, and you're listening to the world famous Achtung Millwall.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, thrice welcome to the 22-23 season. My name is Nick Hart. You are listening, of course, to AchtungMillwall. As you have gathered, the two teams are entering the arena. The cauldron that is the den this afternoon, despite the round strike that's on this afternoon. A good-looking crowd. They don't look far short of full up. Standing next to me is a special guest, brother of Jimmy Webb. It's Matt Webb. How you doing, Matt?
Hello, Nick. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, everyone.
Not from Perth, from Swanley, the Swanley version. Your Millwall team this afternoon, dear listeners. Apparently, Sean Hutchinson has had a knock. Apparently, I'm told by my source next to me. So we have Bart in goal, Murray, Wallace, Cooper and Cresswell across the back line. Either side of the back three is Malone and Ryan Leonard. I'm guessing Ryan Leonard. Mitchell, Billy Mitch, George Honeyman and the new boy Jamie Shackleton in midfield. He may play wider, I don't know. Up front, Tom Bradshaw, Benik Afobe. Good atmosphere, dear listeners. Lovely summer's afternoon. The pitch looks magnificent. I'm really pleased to be back at the football that matters. It means something. Huge amount of optimism flying around the den. Massive atmosphere. A bunch of, I think they're Spanish day trippers, family, husband, wife, and son and daughter looking bewildered by the atmosphere around. I don't know what they expected it to be, maybe a second-tier game in Spain. Doesn't feel quite like this. Real sense of excitement though. The den is rocking. On the Millwall bench this afternoon, dear listeners, George Long, Danny McNamara, contracts disputing Danny Mack, George Evans, Zian Fleming, our record club signing, Tyler Bury, Mason Bennett and Joel Saville. Two teams lining up. Millwall will be attacking the away end in accordance with the ancient Bede's dictums. Away we go, Stoke kick us off. Huge ball down the middle. Straight on to this. This is the 14 on the far side. I've got a team sheet with me, but I had a nice email actually from Mike Bissiker saying he likes it when I don't know the names of the opposition. So for you, Mike, it's going to be the 14 this afternoon. £1.7 million Zian Fleming sits on the bench this afternoon, dear listeners. I fully expect we'll see him at some stage. For 1.7 million, I can't imagine we won't. I thought he looked intelligent on the ball in the friendly against Hammarby. But it is a frenetic start. There will be a different pace of game for the boy. He's just come over from the Dutch team from Tuna Sittard. A lot of emphasis in the close season reportage of Millwall working on their high pressing. And it's been a very high tempo start, 1.5 minutes into the game. Well, the normally vacant block one is pretty full up this afternoon, dear listeners, so I think that's obviously school holidays will help. There is a rail strike on today, so fair play to what looks like not far short of a full house. A few empty seats here and there, but not many of them around the den. I'm going to have to get with my knowledge of the players and my visual recognition. It's floated in deep. Towards Cooper, bouncing around on the edge of the Stoke penalty area. It falls to Billy Mitch. Little surging one down the right side. He's got Honeyman. Nice little delicate play there. Early ripple of applause. This is Billy Mitch ball in from the right side. It falls to Benik Afobe. He can't control it. It's a goal kick. Nice move. 3 minutes. I was thinking this must be the earliest league start I can ever think of. I remember some of the seasons back in the 70s started in the first week of August, but I can't think of any season that's ever started on the final days of July. I know they do in Scotland, but can you think of one? Has there been anything like it? I can't think of it, listeners. I haven't checked that, so I'm just shooting my breeze off the top of my head. Phil Walker, dear listeners. Phil Walker with Trevor Lee. First black players I ever saw from Millwall, 1975, Millwall versus Mansfield. I was there that day, Phil scoring a goal. Nice image of him on the big screen, and then rising as one to applaud a Lions pioneer and a Lions hero, 1954 to 2022, Phil Walker. Nice gesture. Nice work, that's... Mrs. Honeyman on the left-hand side of the penalty area now. So many changes. That's going to go for a corner. Going to be Honeyman that takes the right-sided corner. 10 minutes in, listeners. In it comes. It's on his debut! His Millwall debut is 1-0 Millwall! Headed home quite delicately in all truth as the ball swung in from the right side. Got away by Charlie Cresswell. 1-0 Millwall. Nicely taking chance there, Matt.
Lovely ball that comes in.
Quite delicately done.
Yep, wrestling. Beautiful header.
Nicely done. Lions lead it, 1-0. 11 minutes on the clock. Towering header, actually. He got on it quite nicely. Great to see a corner being made to pay for Millwall. We probably didn't do that enough last season. It's great to see that being put away now.
We're not going to sit on it now, do we?
Railway style.
No, let's not
park
sit
the
back.
bus.
Yeah. 75 minutes worth of just defending.
Number 4 for Stoke is Aidan Flint. We always think sounds like a 1960s spy. There was a film, wasn't there? In Like Flint, Our Man Flint. Aidan Flint sounds like you should be working with him. You get a bit out of the practice of doing this, listeners. I'm sorry if some of the commentary is a little stumbled and forced. Forgive me. But after a few months off, you get out of the rhythm of it. Hopefully I'll get back into my rhythm, Mrs. Great start for the Lions so far. We've looked very lively. First to the loose balls in midfield. Obviously the well-placed header from Charlie Cresswell to open the scoring. And we looked like we want to zip it around. Great to see it. A good start. Ian Fleming, Danny Mack down below us. Good applause for both. A few boos for a couple of Stoke Herberts.
That's an elbow there. He had his sausage roll, he's parked right up.
Business advice here from the block one. 21 minutes, halfway through the first half. It's been an excellent start. The line, a little break here to Scott Malone. Ducks and dives just on the left side. He can't get the cross, a clean cross in there, blocked for a corner. A little moment there, I thought he was through. Nice work in the end. Balmy summer's afternoon in South Bermondsey, wherever you're listening in the world, listeners. Nothing quite like it, is it? Good work there by Shackleton. Great to have an Antarctic explorer in the Mills side. Scott Malone, Shackleton. We don't need an Amundsen. We don't want rolled Amundsen. Long angle ball forwards. Bradshaw chasing it down. It's gone through to the goalkeeper. 24 minutes. We need an Oates. We need someone called Oates in the side. And Stoke now breaking down the left side in towards the centre. Stoke player gives it, pulls on the Mill defender there. Referee sees it and gives the free kick. Nicely done, referee. We like to praise refereeing where we can, Matt, don't we? We don't like to just slag them off willy-nilly, mate.
Oh no, it's very few.
Next time with more delivery, right? Oh no!
I get a ripple.
Nice little flick header on by Bennett. He's putting some nice touches in. That one just dealt with by the Stoke defence on 26. Comes on 27 minutes. I've been impressed by Billy Mitchell's performance so far in midfield. The whole side, in fairness. Obviously, Cresswell to score the goal. He looks like a powerful defender. Honeyman is all energy. With a nice touch too. Overall, very good start by the Lions so far. They look a bit aimless to me, Matt, so far.
Stoke. Very, very average. I mean, if you want to start a new season on a front foot...
a few aimless passes straight into touchdown.
Don't watch Stoke City.
No. I want to see the Lions press on with this advantage. We've been by far the better side in the opening 30. This is now Scott Malone from the left. That's crosses block there. It's going to go for a throw-in down below us. But no, we're very much the better side so far. And Stoke, as Matt just said, very average. So we need to press on, get a second. Stoke coming down the left side again. Another ball in. That's going to go... He's going to go for a corner. It is in fact cleared. Robbed and dispossessed on the edge of the penalty area. That's a miracle save. Wow. Miracle save by Bart. There was a mistake on the edge of the penalty area. Shot in a flash. Looked like Bart had spilled it there, Matt, but somehow he's kept that out. I thought that had crossed the line, mate.
Well, I mean, it did look very close. I mean, we're on a completely opposite angle.
We're going to get a
replay. Mouth there, definitely.
Heart and mouth moment there, listeners. Wow. Great save. It was a really hard, low shot from distance. Somehow Bart got behind it but spilled it. I thought we'd crossed the line. That's one for the highlight reel, listeners. First monk chant of the season. Write a letter off to the editor of the Times. I've heard the first monk chant at Millwall of the season. But where are they? Honeyman picks up, it's clattered. It's got to be a free kick. It is. Looking towards 37 minutes. Honeyman's speed and industry will win him. He's won him free kicks. Will win him. Continue to win free kicks for the Lions. He looks like a real dynamo, and he does have a nice touch about him. I'm really liking the look of him. There's an advert you don't see very often, championing topiary gardening in Millwall for eBay. Apparently it's championing topiary. Cut yourself out a roaring lion out of your hedge, listeners. Go on eBay to buy your gear. I've got a wine gum in my mouth. I'm scared if we score, my wine gum might go flying. And it's half time. Bennett still on the floor. It's 1-0 to the Lions at half time. Decent performance for me, that, Matt. Half time.
Yes, very good first half. I thought we took our foot off the pedal a little bit for 5 minutes spell. Where Stoke came back in it, but industrious, energetic. I think that's what the manager wanted, and
that's what the crowd wanted to see as well.
That's what we want to see. Just work hard and let's get some more goals. I think there's definitely more goals in this game. If our midfielder, I mean, we've got a decent bench with some more creative midfield. There's some changes there. I definitely can see a 3-0, definitely.
You hear folks, Bennett's still on the floor. Looks like he's hurt himself out there. He's all right. He's up. There we are. Half time, listeners.
Achtung, Millwall.
No One Likes Us Clothing is the clothing range designed by Millwall fans for Millwall fans. Caps, t-shirts, polos, they've got it all. Visit noonelikes.us.co.uk for the full range. Or if you're in Bermondsey on a match day, why not have a pint in the Blue Anchor pub and pick up a Nolu polo shirt, Nolu clothing at www.noonelikes.us.co.uk.
Welcome back to the second half. The listeners, teams are on the pitch, ready to go. No signs of any changes at half time, so the Lions will continue with the starting 11. General consensus was that was a pretty good performance. We did take our foot off the gas. I think Matt said that earlier on. But overall, a 1-0 lead at half time. One error, stroke miracle save by Bart. Take your pick. Otherwise, the Lions look by far the brighter of the two sides. We're going to kick it off, attacking the Coldblow Lane end in the second half, in accordance with the writing for the Venerable Bede in the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle. Another ball over the top for Benicophobe to chase down. He does well to win the ball. Right side, ball shot across the face of the goal. Done well to cut back. Shot wide left in the end, but it was across the face of the goal. Little moment there, Matt.
Yeah, that was a great bit of play from Cody. Nice little cut back, and
there's two chances now.
Two chances in the space of a minute and a half, and just looking at the replay, deserved to be a goal, unlucky.
Trying to catch the inside of the far post there, but it was just wide in the event. Another bright start for the Lions. We started the first half brightly, and then, as some have been speculating on the social media, we took our foot off the gas pedal. This Murray Wallace on the left now, long ball, trying to find Tom Bradshaw. He does find him, he takes it on the chest. Can he get a shot away? He can. It's a loose in front in the 6-yard box and cleared in front of the oncoming Benicophobe. Nice work by Tom Bradshaw. He did well to get a shot away there. Just watching the replay as play continues. Goalkeeper gets down smartly, but there was a moment where it was loose, but Bennett was just short of the defender now. Left-sided corner. Scott Malone to take. Left-sided corner, ticking towards the 51st minute now. In it comes. It's a near post ball. Glanced upwards, bouncing around. Goalkeeper gets a kind of a Mr. Humphreys. 2-0! Buried! Who was that? Bradshaw! Buried it! Goal disallowed it. What for? I don't know. Buried that with a plumb, but I don't know what the offence was there, dear listeners. Stoke players lounging on the floor. Linesman being put straight as to his status in the eyes of the West Upper. Interesting how Honeyman is becoming very much a focal point of every move forwards at the moment, although that one did, in fairness, get away from him, but he's very much a linchpin player, listeners. Already you can see that. Shackleton looks a very, very skillful player as well, listeners. Been impressed with all the Leeds boys. Lovely angle ball, finds Honeyman. Jake finds Honeyman on the right side. He cuts inside. What can he do? Just run into a bit of trouble. This is now Shackleton on the right. Ball in low. Did not take it away from Ryan Leonard at the last. That's going to go for a throw-in. Millwall throw-in, 59 minutes. Once again, we're turning the screw on Stoke, but we do need to make it count. We're still leading by that one goal from the first half.
You be smoking, you having that thing next to you?
It's all right, mate. You go for it.
I don't know how you do them. I can't suffer them.
Oh no, it's a recorder. I'm doing a podcast. Not that. It looks like that, but ain't that? Little bit of a lull, mate. You'd think the substitutes bench would come into play soon, wouldn't you?
I think there's a bit more activity on the sidelines warming up. Yeah.
62 minutes. Game's just fallen off a little bit, listeners. 1-2. He's gone for a left-sided corner. Malone to take. Left side, and it comes. It's deep, headed on target. Cresswell again on target, well saved by the goalkeeper. 64th minute, could be another left-sided corner. Same situation, another left-sided corner, 64 and a half, another deep one. Cresswell again, slams home with authority. It's snares, 2-0 Millwall. What's the odds on the Cresswell hat-trick, Matt?
A lot longer than 40 to one first goal, that's for certain.
2-0 to the Lions. Very nicely finished. Slammed home on the volley. Charlie Cresswell. Let's have a look at it again. So another left-sided corner, as we said already. Jake Cooper making the faint run again. And he loses two players, and then it's slammed home on the volley by Charlie Cresswell. Pick it out of the net. I must admit that security that second goal has made me feel a lot better, Matt.
Yeah,
halfway through the second half.
A lot of pressure released now from all the fans.
Yeah, you can feel it around the stadium, can't you?
Yeah, however, I hate the scoreline when it's 2-0. It's one of the worst scorelines I hate. But all it takes is one goal by them, and it's a different story.
Absolutely. Basic but effective, listeners.
I bet he's a really nice bloke if you got to know him.
There's a flare. Red pyro. Shackleton's coming out. Saville to come in. Really good performance by Shackleton, Matt.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Top dollar.
He's had a few fans, I think, today.
I think so. Honeyman's coming out. Another great performance, Honeyman.
I dare say probably have to be Bradshaw or Foden.
Yeah.
Probably Bradshaw.
That's Fleming coming in for Honeyman. Bradshaw coming out for Mason Bennett. Good applause each. The whole den. Jid who? Lonners need to keep it tight. 2-0 lead, he's comfortable, but we don't want to go into the final 8 with an edgy 1-goal lead, do we, listeners? Good work by Billy Mitchell. Billy's a contender for my man of the match this afternoon. I mean, I suppose you've got to go with Cresswell, really, Matt, but Billy's put a lot of work in this afternoon. Look good.
I think Billy has matured.
Honeyman.
I think matured a lot. Billy Honeyman's done really well. I mean, it's going to be a hard one to call.
Yeah.
Who's been brilliant today, to be fair.
I think 2-goal Cresswell's probably got as good a claim as anyone, but there's been a few contenders, listeners. Bradshaw as well.
Absolutely. I mean, Cresswell, anyone in the back line. I mean, Cresswell's got the goals, but what I love about doing when I come down here and I'll see opposition talent, when they've got a high-profile striker now, Dwight Gale is a high-profile.
Yeah, a name. Yeah.
Had absolutely no impact in the game whatsoever. And
he's left the game. You've hardly noticed him.
Exactly. I didn't even know he was there. And do you know what? Seeing that, and that's how robust we are at the back. It's credit to them. But it starts from the front. I think.
Hobie's done well.
Defensively. It's been the team should be. It's team of the match, not man of the match. It's team of the match. I can't pick one, but if you want to pick me one out, Cresswell.
Yeah, Cresswell. I'll go with him. Save for Bart, the mistaken stroke save. Apart from that, Matt, nothing.
Absolutely. Stoke, very ordinary team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very ordinary team.
And we've contained them. They've not shown anything. We've looked more dangerous to the two.
No, exactly. And I think it's going to be. Well, if they play like this every week, I think it's going to be a very long season for them. But. We'll have 45 more of these.
Absolutely we will. It'll be a Stoke corner in the last minute of added time. Left side. Floats it in, deep. Cleared. Far side. Header on goal, taken easily enough by Bart, and then collapses. In the accepted theatrical style of modern-day goalkeeping. Yeah! There it is! Millwall 2, Stoke 2. You know what? You couldn't have wished for a better start to the season. Huge thank you to Matt Webb.
Thanks very much, Nick. Pleasure joining you.
Thank you too to my compatriots around me. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you. And thank you to you too, dear listeners, for listening. We'll be back on Monday for the Manic Monday morning show. But for the moment, we're going to play you out to the old status quo, mate.
Achtung, Millwall.